Tona Castle. Okay, yeah.
I mean, I think we should disable the turret that is within the walls.
So I move back. So that's what your condition was like at the end of the last session in terms of health and whatnot.
Oh, yeah.
So do you decide to take a breather now, or do you decide you're all in a good state and you proceed upwards?
I'm missing 5 hit points.
Oh my god!
I could heal up you, or you could use some potion if you want.
I don't really need
A potion!
I don't know how much you have, but you are showing us bloody.
Potion.
I've got 89 HP.
Okay.
89?
Out of 114.
Oh my god. You have more HP than I have when you're bloodied.
Well, I'm not really blooded. That was because we spent hit dice last session.
Yes.
You did spend a few, yeah. So you decide to proceed?
Sure.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. You make your way up what seems like a fairly flimsy, rickety ladder. And as the first of you gets to the top, there's a small little trapdoor like mechanism. You give it a quick old look. Doesn't appear to be any sort of disturbances or any signs of traps and whatnot. And as you sort of fling it on over, you find yourselves in a small little, what you could probably best describe as a storage closet within the church itself. Right, so give me 2 seconds. Okay. So, you look around yourselves, it's clear there's been some kind of ruckus at some point in the past. Various sort of crates are overturned, a few barrels of grain are just spilled out on the ground itself. And there are quite a considerable... It's a Quincy!
Oh.
There are sort of patches of dried blood across the walls and nearby surfaces, though no immediate sign of body. The only exit appears to be a sort of a rickety door by Mela that's slightly ajar and almost coming off of its hinges.
This is familiar somehow.
Oh.
I remember us coming up from the sewers into the storage of a church in that small town we were in.
Yes, that was a while back.
Yeah.
But hey, you survived. It all went all right.
All right, Mela, do you care to peek a little? See what's outside?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mela, can I get a perception check from yourself, please?
From me or from Cluster?
From you, I mean, by the sounds of it, you would like yourself to look.
Yep. I wanted to look, but Cluster was saying he wanted to look. So
No, I said, Mela, do you care to look?
I thought you said you wanted to.
It's all good. Okay. So you sort of smush your little face against the nearby crack of the door and have a little look outside to see what you can see. It's quite quiet out there. There's no immediate sign of movement, but you do notice a good 3 or 4 corpses lying across the ground. A couple of them look like they've been hit by arrows. Some look like they've just been decapitated in half. Otherwise, there appears to be a nearby door some 20 feet in front of you and then slightly to the left, which seems to be sort of a potential entranceway into the church itself. As you look on, maybe no more than a minute, you see a couple of rocks fly on overhead and disappear out of your vision.
Okay, so this is an open courtyard.
Very much so, yes. It appears this storage closet is basically on the side of the building, and the door that you are looking at opens out onto the main courtyard itself.
I inform my comrades about the situation.
Okay.
I think it could be a trap, and we should also be sneaky and try to move quickly to avoid the rock seeing us.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be a trap. I don't think they'll know we're here.
No. But
There are dead bodies lying around.
maybe we should. Did you say you saw a rock flyer?
A couple of rocks were flying overhead. They sort of flew towards the building, then just disappeared behind, out of your line of sight.
Alright, so if they're not able to spot us, maybe we should sneakily head out and see if we can head over to the church, whatever.
Okay. So, with that, you very gently push the door open, revealing the courtyard. It appears as though the doorway to your left-hand side, the door itself, has just been completely thrown off from its hinges, now lies desecrated onto the ground itself, leaving a full opening. A fountain that is now fairly decrepit and ruined lies in the courtyard itself, along with a few dying trees that rest overhead.
So
Okay.
the corpses, they look like they've been pepped with arrows and...
Yeah. Do you want to make a medicine check, see? As you roll the nearest corpse over, looks to be sort of a mid-30s townsfolk. You can definitely tell that she's been dead for probably close to a few weeks now.
what is that?
As you begin to head on, Z, you begin to hear various shuffling inside the building itself of the church.
Can I see what that thing is?
Yeah, so you have a little look through. First make a stealth check, please. See. Okay. You cautiously approach, slamming your back into the nearby wall as to not sort of stand out in the open. As you look on through into this sort of interior courtyard of the church itself, you can see a number of shambling figures. They look humanoid, but changed. Their skin has blackened and turned almost purplish. Various sort of muscles have become torn, and rough bones now jut out from their body. They look decrepit and very much zombified, but there's almost a demonic taint to these individuals. The zombie sort of looks around, shuffling, moving quite slow, but somewhat alert at least. It looks towards the nearby doorway where you're currently residing, Z, but doesn't seem to see anything before shambling once more towards the centre of the courtyard.
Around the corner.
Yeah, I mean, if they didn't, you can just turn around and say, hey, there's shit here. They seem blissfully unaware of your presence currently. In the distance, you can just about hear what sounds like conversation. But from this distance, difficult to hear what they're saying. It seems to be coming from deeper into the church.
Do they speak common?
No, very much not so. Sounds like abyssal. But like I say, at this distance, little difficult to hear what they're saying. But you definitely sort of pick up on the abyssal tongue, Z.
Okay. Should we...
Around the outside?
I kind of want to step up and hear what they're saying without alerting them.
Yeah.
Maybe we should. Some of us should stay hidden in this, so we don't have too many out if the rock comes.
I'm bored.
I'm
Can we go?
No.
gonna.
Okay.
I'm
I'm
not very
gonna-
stealthy, so I'm going to stay around a bit.
I'm gonna sneak with C.
Okay, so those of you that are sort of leaving the confines of the storage, I'm going to need a stealth check, please. Z, you've already done one, so you're fine.
I'm gonna do it as well. I'm bored.
Okay. So, Benjamin and VMAC, you gingerly sort of walk up to where Z is currently staying. You sort of turn around and see both Miller and you sort of keeping back, just keeping an eye on the nearby courtyard. So, like I say, you've got this small entrance that seems to lead on into a central plaza type area in the middle of the building. And you can also see what looks to be signs of another entranceway not too far to your right-hand side. Seems to be the main entrance, so to speak. As you're pressed up against the side of the building, you can definitely occasionally hear this sort of hum of arcane energy. And as you look on up, there's this tremendous sound as you see this concentration of arcane energy fire on up into the sky, along with 4 other points around the city walls. These energy reaches the center of the sky and explodes, forming this momentary barrier across the top of the sky dome.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Remember that we found an artifact that looked like a cube, dice, whatever, what's it called?
You did?
I
A very long time ago, inside a cellar. This one.
Ah,
Hi!
Yeah, what did we do with that? We gave it to mages?
Would they be using like the same kind of device to do this?
As the 5 sort of bolts of energy explode into this momentary barrier protecting the city skies, the silence descends once more on the streets below. The only sounds that you can hear are the muttering between one another and the occasional sort of shambling of the zombies in the courtyard.
so that's where we need to go? Yes? We destroy it? Yes?
VMAC want to destroy!
Is this door open?
It seems to be what was like a window, but the glass is all just smashed in completely. There also appears to be a doorway nearby, if you want to go through that way.
Oh yeah.
Climb through.
Okay. You sort of come across a small little entry, along with another set of double doors inside that are slightly ajar. You can just about see what looks to be a series of columns and broken pews inside, giving you the impression that this is probably the main chapel to head into.
I hear the people in...
Yep, make a perception check, please, see. Okay. Sort of make your way up to the door to try and sort of see what you can see or listen in. The door is remarkably thick, making it quite difficult to hear anything other than sort of muffled noises. You can definitely tell there are multiple individuals conversing, but yeah, not really able to hear much. Just as you think there might be sort of a bit of a breakthrough and you start to sort of listen in on a conversation, VMAC sort of pushes himself up to you and says, what can you hear?
God damn it, VMAC, I'm trying to listen.
What?
Shh. Shh.
You shush.
Shh. I'm gonna open the door as little as possible and try and squeeze through.
Okay. Make a stealth check, please. See. You and Mala, you see all three of them descend into this broken window. You see Z head on into the actual church proper. Okay. So, from that, you're able to very gingerly open the door and sneak in. The door is very much only slightly ajar, so it's not open. Alrighty. So let's do that. Let's put you in there. You sneak into the main chapel itself, Z. Like I say, there are a number of columns either side here. The roof itself is damaged, to say the least, and sort of rough logs and sections of the not the scaffolding, but like the woodwork that keeps the top of the chapel at bay lie sort of discarded on the ground itself. Your attention, however, is immediately brought up to the end of the church, where you see a large, maybe 18, 19 feet tall demon, large pig-like with very small black wings on its back. This sort of boar-like entity seems to be in deep concentration to this large, overbearing orange crystal that now juts through the building itself. And as you sort of look on up, you can see this large crystal is attached onto the city wall at the side. It also seems to be the source, or one of the sources, of these magical pulses that you previously just saw.
So what I would like to do is, because I got my sword like in my hand,
Okay.
and I'd like hint to Rogue, and I'd be like, can we?
Just let me listen to what they're saying.
Can we now?
Shut up.
What about now?
Can I try and hear them better?
Yeah, make a perception check, please.
That BMAC whispering in my ear every 2 fucking seconds. There we go.
Okay. You make your way up to the back pews, which are mostly intact. As you make on, you can see that the pig-like demon is speaking up to the nearby ceiling. And as you sort of look very closely, you can tell that, despite it being quite dark in here, you can tell that there is another entity nearby. You see this large sort of being of shadow clinging to the nearby walls and ceiling, just sort of gazing and keeping an eye on the nearby church. The Nalfashay, the pig-like demon, speaks to the shadow demon. He says, "Keep an eye out. We need to make sure that the barrier is maintained. No doubt the mortals will try to assault the city soon." With that, you see the shadow demon begin to parade around the perimeter of the walls, just keeping into the shadow, keeping an eye, making sure nothing disturbs the boar-like demon.
Can we?
I look at Mela and I wave her forward.
You see VMAC enter on into the church. The only one that you now have direct sort of line of sight with is Benjamin, you and Mela.
Yeah. So I think we should try to sneakily and quickly move across and catch up to them.
Yes.
Get separated.
Okay. So to start off with, VMAC, you decide to enter on into the room after her. Can you make a stealth check, please?
I
Jeez.
can.
Can
Nice.
you though?
That's a free on the dice roll. That's unfortunate.
Okay.
Jeez.
So, Mela and you begin to sort of move on forward. And as you can hear sort of a startled realization inside the church. you hear this sort of what was general conversing in Abyssal turn into more of a shout of "Who goes there?" And Alphager immediately looks across towards VMAC and Z. And when there's no response, I'm presuming you're not responding.
I will say, my name is Z of the Tabaxi, back in Abyssal.
Okay. The Alphager.
I try to remain hidden.
The Alphager immediately turns to the Shadow Demon and says, "Fan out, find them."
Alright.
I'm your
Wait.
servant.
Oh wait, did you say shadow demons?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Hmm.
Oh no.
I say, I come bearing news from outside.
Okay. Are you sort of just walking up? So are you still trying to remain hidden?
No, I'm slowly walking up.
Okay. Slowly walk. The Shadow Demon immediately stops. It sort of looks at you, as well as the Alphager sort of turns. He sort of lets out a snort and says, "Well, I didn't expect mortal to be so brazen."
Forgive me. I was tasked to come find you.
Who sent you?
Forgotten the dude's name. Brazada?
Make a deception check at disadvantage.
Where is deception?
Deception.
That's an 8.
He sort of laughs at you and says, "I've never heard of such a stupid name."
Apologies, my Abyssal is rusty.
So
Look
can
this
I?
way. Sorry, yeah?
No, I would like hinting to Rogue from the back. Like, can we do it now?
Like, shut up!
And now Faché looks across and says, "You brought friends."
Yes, they're my bodyguards. We have
Excellent.
important news.
He looks at the Shadow Demon and says, "Round them up. Take them with the others for the sacrifice."
I look at VMAC and say, "Go on then, now."
All right. With that, let's get some initiative rolls going.
Prime?
Yes, what's up, man?
Should me and Mela roll stealth for passing the zombies as well?
Yeah, if you don't mind, please.
Alright, what have you done?
I have disadvantage.
Are you?
Oh, gonna pull the zombies as well.
This is going to be fun time.
Right, we will all solo the shadow demons and the Nefashne, and they will all do zombie killing.
Yep, we're all gonna die.
We're all gonna die.
We're not gonna make it.
Oh, and I rolled well on my initiative too.
Okay. And Shadow Demon. Only 2 seconds. 20 is being a bit silly.
Classic roll 20.
Shadow Demons, that's what I wanted. Alrighty, so we've got Shadow Demons first, followed by VMAC. No, sorry, Z first. Mela. Zombie Frols. Alrighty, Z. Can you make a perception check, please? Okay. So, with that, you sort of gaze around, and as you hear Mela and you joining up the rear, you can hear this shriek come from the courtyard. The zombie thralls have very much been alerted to your presence.
Damn.
Nice. Oops.
Oopsie daisy.
Wasn't me though.
So the shadow demon's on the ceiling, isn't he?
Yes.
Why is he on a ceiling?
My one weakness.
I know. Well, you kind of fixed it with the chain.
What would you like to do, Z?
Run away to a distant part of land and never come back. I'm gonna piss off the Nelfschnee.
That's enough.
I'm gonna use 50 feet of movement. And
Okay.
I'm just gonna start whacking the Nelfschnee.
That's enough.
Look at that giant fucking crystal.
Wow. 29 does hit, 15 does not.
Okay. Flurry of blows.
Okay. 30 hits, unsurprisingly.
And then I'm going to drunkenly disengage.
Okay.
I'm going to use my tabaxi speed.
Yep.
And I gain an additional 10 feet when I disengage, so that's 60 feet back. Right next to VMAC. I think I pissed them off. It's up to you now.
Finally!
Alrighty.
Let's do it.
So, as you see Z just launch forward, land a fair few number of lightning fast punches on the Nelfish, he sort of calls out to grab them. He sort of looks to you for a moment, Z, the Nelfish, and says, "Except that one. Kill her, that one's mine." Each of you sort of see as more shadow demons descend down from the ceilings.
I yell back to the Nelfishni in Abyssal, if you can catch me, chicken shit.
He's got wings, my dude. Come on.
Yeah? I'm trying to piss him off.
Okay, so with that, where are these guys going to go? Probably there. They've got some movement speed.
So
okay.
I'm still on the ceiling?
They've now descended down to yourself, those two.
Nice, so I can hit them.
The other ones, they've got a flight speed of 30, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Double move, 5, 10, 15, 25. 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. Okay, so there's only 2 Shadow Demons this time that's actually going to be able to do anything, but they're both flanking VMAX. So. Wow. That's 16 against AC?
Miss.
Nice. Alright, they tried to clamber over the VMAC in an attack, but yeah, just not able to land an attack, unfortunately. Right, speaking of which, VMAC, it's on you.
Okay, I'm slightly scared because I think Physic is like the one damage type that I can't mitigate. So, okay. So, are all of them on the floor or are some still on the ceiling?
No, the only 2, actually no, the 3 that are on the ground are the 2 that are flanking you and this one here. So I will mark the ones that are currently airborne, and hopefully that should...
And how high are they?
20, 25 feet.
Okay. Okay, I've decided what to do.
Okay,
I will rage.
fair.
And I am then gonna just whack this guy.
Okay,
Yeah, that's it.
nice. Strong. I like it.
Obviously, I'm gonna recklessly do this because otherwise I can't have advantage.
Okay. That
20
most
act.
definitely hits. And they are fiends.
If the demon
Okay.
has advantage on the attack roll, deals an additional 2d6 psychic damage. Okay.
Yeah.
Why did you reckless? Not metagaming, but okay.
What's the matter? I attack again.
Yep.
16.
16 does also hit.
Oh,
Doing
nice.
a fair bit of damage to it.
That's it.
Alrighty. After VMAC is Mela.
Yeah. Okay. Did I hear the zombies as well? I take.
Yeah, I'd say so.
And do I know they're behind us? I guess.
I mean, you would have seen them as you passed across the open doorway. So perhaps you sort of hear shambling heading towards you.
Because then I think I wanna cast Spike Growth.
Okay.
See, 20-foot radius. And I don't wanna hit. I don't wanna hit my friend, of course.
Oops, sorry.
I guess middle is like
So something like that.
Perfect.
yeah, that looks good.
Oh, your microphone picks up my coughing pretty well.
Yeah, it does.
Jimmy's dying.
Yeah.
Yes.
He wants to go visit his family now next week when he has the Rona. Oh,
Yeah.
There we go. Alrighty, you see all these thorny plants just spawn out from the ground. The open doorway is now just completely covered in this vegetation.
Nice. Yep.
Alrighty, staying where you are, Mela?
But in front of me it looks like there's a wall or something because
Yeah, so the doorway is only part open.
because I kind of wanna, I don't know, like stand in the corner because this is concentration spell.
Yeah.
I wanna avoid getting any hits or anything.
Okay. Fair enough. So, with that done, the zombie frowns begin to move. They've only got a movement speed of 20, however, so 5, 10. You see them throw themselves over the rubble.
Yeah.
5,
And it's difficult terrain.
so they're going to have to double move, and they get to about here. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. So that's all the zombie trolls can do this turn. Benjamin,
Did they move inside the area?
inside your spike growth?
Yes.
No.
Ah.
what a bitcher boy.
I didn't. Because I can't see where they are because
Yeah.
I hid like corner.
It's funneled them into a bottleneck, so it's not been useless. But yeah, they've decided to head on through the ruined walls of the church.
Yes, I stab.
Fair
Good choice.
enough.
Oh!
Oof. Big oof.
Quite
I
the
see.
stab.
I'm pretty sure they have something against lightning damage, so isn't that fun?
Lucky. Okay. As you strike the Shadow Demon with the lightning damage, it seems to be having no effect against the Shadow Demon whatsoever.
Ah, fuck off. Oh my god.
Immune.
Why did I make this lightning build?
My one weakness. Physical. I mean, you still do a fair bit of piercing damage to it. As you unleash this sort of lightning glass force style, they just kind of look at you and shrug it off.
Fucking bastards.
Quincy, why are you not doing radiant damage?
I'm not a fucking bastard.
Fighting demons.
Actually, I have something for this.
Okay.
Fuck.
Lick your blade. Well, I mean,
Click this button. That's a lot of things.
Oof.
Oh,
but
Jesus,
the
Quinn.
the last thing I use,
Yeah.
and I amplify it, so they get resistance to it instead of immunity.
Ooh, nice. Okay. So with that, it is 24, so it goes down to 12. Nice.
I take damage as well.
Not very much though. Yeah.
The sacrifices we make,
Mhm.
and then another stab.
Yeah. That's also a hit. Nice. I presume the amplify happens to that hit as
Yeah, until the end of the turn. So,
well. Okay. Nicely done.
and also move here.
Yep. Alright. You,
Okay.
as you sort of make your way past, you just see the church become lit up with lightning bolts firing across parts of the ceiling.
It's a good thing we both have lightning weapons. All right. I also almost feel the things behind me
Yeah.
tangle.
You just feel like this prickly plants brush up against your back.
It's like, whoa. Okay, I'm quickly moving into the church.
Yep.
I nod to my line. I say, stay put.
Okay.
Oh wait, this is okay. So there's a demon to the left of me,
Yep.
demons to the right.
As you sort of make your way inside, you can just about see the lightning begin to cackle off from the one near Benjamin.
Hmm. I almost reflexively just swing my sword towards
Okay.
this demon as I step through the door.
Good stuff.
All right. I give out a shout and I swing my sword. Let's
Nice.
see. Attack sword vault.
Yes,
Okay.
that most definitely hit.
Wait, plus 12. That seems weird. Maybe. Excuse me. I'm just going to check this so I don't cheat. No, it's a plus 12. Okay, never mind. I'm guessing we're climbing levels.
Mm-hmm.
And since I didn't know the lightning didn't do any damage,
Yep.
I'm still going to use it.
Okay.
Ooh! Okay. That's the normal damage. Wait.
Yeah.
How did I do my lightning? Maybe I should have pressed that button. No, that's an extra. Okay. Cool. And extra, so 28 damage. And
You slash the demon across its sort of torso, and it reeks out in pain. As the lightning just sort of cackles off from the blade, it doesn't seem to be having any effect, unfortunately, on the demon. But the normal damage is doing good work.
all right.
Second attack?
Note to self, normal attack. Next one. I lift my sword on the upswing. I hit it again.
Nice. Yeah, it's a hit.
Not as good.
Not as good, but the demon is almost expired. It's having trouble maintaining its form.
And I see this. I see that I get a decent, at least decent hit on the upswing. I
Mhm.
try to finish it up on my third swing down.
Yeah. 14 hits.
What? Okay, I thought I was gonna miss, but yeah.
At which point you're able to finish it off with your last swing.
Okay. I immediately turn around towards the demon
Yep.
behind VMAC, and to maybe make him focus me instead of VMAC,
Okay.
I will run up to him and scream in his face.
As this fighting's just going on, each of you just kind of looks across as you finishes off one of the demons and just screams at its body.
Hey, you here as well?
Come on, everybody, kill them all!
Nice. All right. So, Nalfashay. Nalfashay takes flight. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It is going to double move. 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. It gets to...
Hey, kind of
No. It's gonna stay a little bit back, I think. It flies towards and just lands on a set of pews, crushing them under its feet. But that is its turn, so Z.
Okay. Don't like this spot. But I kind of want to get back my Tabaxi dash. I'm gonna punch the shadow demon in front of me.
Okay. Both hit.
And just normal bonus action attack.
Yep. Finishing off that one as well.
I look over to the Nelfshnee and say, are you gonna come for me, or are you just gonna sit there like the pig shit you are in Abyssal?
He looks at you for a moment, slightly erased, but he sort of lets out a coy smile and says, I'll let my underlings deal with you for now. Alrighty. All good, Z?
Yep.
Okay, Shadow Demons. This one descends down to take... Let's move that one off. Descends down to take its place. It is no longer airborne. This one is also going to move down. Flies across and then lands next to you, cutting off your retreat.
Oh no.
Okay, right, so there's a lot of flanking going on here, so who are they going to go for? This one at the start is going to go for VMAC. So we want Shadow Demons, advantage, claws. Is that going to roll? Okay. 19 against AC VMAC.
My AC is 19. So that
Dealing 16 psychic damage.
psychic, my one weakness.
Yes. This one at the back is also going to attack you. 21
It's
for 20 psychic damage.
man, it's like I should not have recklessly attacked.
And deflect anyway.
This one at the back is going to go for yourself, you.
Mhm.
23 against Jason.
That matches my AC.
For 16 psychic. Alrighty, that is Shadow Demon's done. So, VMAC.
I am gonna attack this one behind me.
Yep.
Recklessly, of course.
Okay.
26.
That's most definitely a hit.
And a 23.
Yeah, you give it 2 quick old swipes. Doing a fair chunk of damage to the thing.
Yep. Demon Blade is awesome, man.
Yeah, it is. All good?
Yes.
Okay. Mela. Yeah.
I activated Curse of Agony on one of the attacks.
Oh, okay.
So I can roll a 2d6. Does this work straight away? Yeah.
Okay. As the blade sort of shines with radiant light, all of the shadow demons simultaneously shriek in pain and agony. It seems radiant damage is very effective against them.
Should have had a paladin in our party.
That would have been fucking annoying, though. They wouldn't.
All right.
They wouldn't have hesitated to just run in at the demons and while we were passing the door.
Time for some crusade, son. Mela.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I smell heresy.
Okay, I'll take a
Maybe
peek.
next campaign.
I don't see them approaching far.
So you sort of make your way very cautiously towards the door, and it seems as though you sort of see just this scuffle break out with your teammates, the Shadow Demon, right at the door itself.
Hmm.
The shambling noises of the zombies is getting very close to yourself. Well, very close to your teammates, I guess, seeing as they are protecting you.
They're not
So no, they're taking the inside routes.
on the inside route.
But it's good you had that.
Mm-hmm. You've kind of forced them into a bottleneck.
Is there anyone who needs some healing desperately?
Not at the moment.
Not
no.
desperately.
Full
No.
health.
I
Okay.
took 40 damage, but I'm still okay.
Took 3 damage. I did that to myself.
I guess shouldn't waste too many spells. So I'll go with Produce Flame on the demon.
Okay. $17 hits. Nice. Ooh, big damage.
Wow,
That must have been, one crit.
very good for a produce flame spell.
Yeah.
The Shadow Demon immediately turns around and sort of glares at you, Mela. It's this just burning hole in its center.
I scream a little bit. I don't know. Maybe
Alright.
I hide. No, I should.
So you moving back a little bit? Okay, you're moving back to your safe corner.
I'm moving back to my corner.
Okay. The zombie frowls begin charging on in. This one's going to move here. 5, 10. And then moves for its teammate. And then 5, 10. It's going to move to here. Okay. 2 of them are going to attack yourself, Z.
Okay.
Right, so. Getting an 8 against AC and a 15.
Miss.
Nice. And then the last one is going to try and attack yourself, Benjamin. 20 against AC.
No.
Alrighty. You're able to just push them off completely. Right, Benjamin, speaking of.
I'll attack the one that attacked me.
Okay, it will be this one here.
Alright. The blah blah blah. Boink.
Okay. Yeah, you sort of smash on through with the first attack. Nice.
And another one.
Ooh.
Nice.
That doesn't crit though.
Okay, as you strike it, you take 4 necrotic damage.
You know what? I've got a reaction too. Bastard. Does that work or does it only work on attacks? No, only works on melee attacks.
Sad times. Alrighty. All good, Benjamin?
Yeah.
Okay, you.
All right. I attack the one in front of me.
Okay, the one.
Oh. By the way, what did the lightning seem effective?
Yes, the lightning seems pretty effective against the Frowls.
Okay.
You didn't
Yes,
notice anything resisting.
Okay.
Alrighty, you. Smashing.
It's what I do.
Oof. You strike it quickly with the first blow. It's sort of struggling to keep its form.
All right, up strike.
That's a hit, and enough to finish it off.
And I immediately turn around and do my third attack on this one.
Nice. That's a hit. Oof. Yeah, Shadow Demon not lasting much longer. Alrighty, so that was you. Moving anywhere at all, you?
No, I'm gonna stay put, finish this one off.
Okay. Alright, so Nalfajay really wants to go for Z, but he's like in the center of the fucking everything. So it's very difficult to get to him. So Nalfajay is just going to move forward and 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. It lands on the ground with this just big old. Looks over the barbarian next to him and he's going to make an attack. Did you reckless last turn?
Of course.
Okay. Okay, so it's going to use Horror Nimbus first. You begin to see this disco light-esque, just prism of light span out from the Nalfajay. So, 15 feet. It's going to be Benjamin, you, so everyone but Mela. You need to make a wisdom save, please.
Ooh.
No, I'm good, thanks.
I'm good too. Just ignore the roll.
Okay. You and VMAC, you are just filled with visions of dread from this Nalfajay. And as you sort of look on up, you just scream. You just descend into a screaming frenzy. So you
have disadvantage, so that's 15 against the DC 16.
Unfortunately, yeah, okay. As well, Benjamin, you also descend into this horrific frenzy. So each of you are frightened of the Nalfajay. All right.
Don't look at him. Don't look at him. It's fine.
Yeah. And with that, yeah, it then goes into its attack frenzy.
Poop.
Oof. It bites down onto VMAC, trying to tear him asunder.
What? What?
Oh.
Okay, it's just
followed-
low. It's fine.
Followed by 2 claw attacks. A 24.
Calm. Fucking roll 20.
So, Mela, to get back to your question about healing, I am now bleeding.
Okay, Nalfajay is done. Z. Nalfajay looks up to you, Z, and smiles. You just see him tear chunks of flesh out of VMAC.
Fuck. Can't get to him. Well, I can get to him, I just can't get away.
I mean, aren't you good in disengaging?
Rogue.
Yeah.
Don't you have the orb thing that I gave you and loaded with the healing word spell?
Yes, I do.
I
Mass
mean-
healing word.
Or something. Mass cure wounds.
Mass cure, yeah, one of the two.
Mass
Yeah,
cure
mass
wounds.
cure wounds, yeah. Want me to use that now?
I don't know.
It's up to
Me-
2 creatures, so...
What? Up to 6?
Oh,
It
6
says
is it? My description says.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, in case you're wondering, I have lost 76 health so far.
Nice.
You're being an excellent punching bag, VMAC.
Benjamin and
I
you?
am regretting recklessly now.
I'm
Don't you
missing.
Potions or so?
I'm missing 7 help.
I don't think it's worth using at the moment.
No.
Yeah, just keep on attacking.
That is a last resort.
Maybe make sure I get a path to Cinders if that monster is still between me and you guys. Then because my best healing spell is touch. Maybe this is too much talking. I didn't tell you what to do. I don't see anything.
So Z, what would you like to do?
I
You're
don't
kind of
like being-
surrounded from all sides at the moment.
Yeah, I really don't like being in this clusterfuck. But I really wanna Shnee out the way so he doesn't. So I'm gonna bonus action.
Okay.
Step of the Wind.
Okay.
Spend a key point to disengage.
Okay.
And my jump distance is doubled, so I'm going to jump over the Shadow Demon.
Okay. Can you make an acrobatics check, please? Okay, yeah. You easily use the column to just sort of bounce and leapfrog off, catapulting yourself over the Shadow Demon without too much difficulty.
That's 5 feet across, and I'm going to smack the Nailfish knee in the face.
Okay. Uh, 24 hits.
That was 15 feet of movement. Out into the court.
Okay.
I think that's what I'm going to do.
Very well. So, with that, Shadow Demons, right. They unfortunately can't really get much in the way of flanking anymore, which is a shame.
One of them flanks.
Actually, no, they can. That one's going to move down. This one is going to move. Oh, actually, no, because that would be an opportunity. Yeah, it's not that stupid. Okay, with that one then, this one, the injured one, is going to attack yourself. Unfortunately, it can't get flanking, so it's just going to be normal. 17 against your AC?
No.
Nice. This one is going to attack VMAX. But only gets a 12 against the AC.
Wow. So, Prime, as a reaction to that attack on you,
Yep.
I'm gonna trigger Sentinel and attack it back.
Okay, yep.
Because on Friday, the attack has disadvantage.
Okay.
But you can reckless and make it no if you
Well,
want.
I don't think I can recklessly do it on.
I think you can do it on any attack.
Yeah.
If you want, yeah.
So I can recklessly on a
If
reaction.
you want it, yeah. I'd say it's just like a fighting style, and if you're making an attack.
So then it's a normal attack.
Okay.
24.
Nice. What's it on? Okay, you sort of cut it to the side. It's not looking good. It's one more hit like that will finish it off easily.
Okay, so that was my reaction then on that attack. So now it's my turn.
It is indeed.
I mean, why stop here? I'm just gonna attack this one.
Which one, sorry?
The one I just hit as well.
Okay, yeah.
So I will recklessly attack it. So this will be normal. Hitting for 15.
15 does hit. They have very low AC, and you finish it off, carving the way to an escape route.
I mean, who would use such a thing? I'm just gonna hit the big guy.
Okay.
So that will be normal.
22 hits.
For 22. And okay, interesting. I'm gonna pop Curse of Agony on that attack as well.
Okay.
So it takes 8 radiant damage.
Alrighty.
That's another one down.
Nicely done. Okay. What about the frightened? What is it?
Oh, I need to re-roll it.
Yes, you do.
Does
Nice.
it actually? Okay.
You save, and you are now immune for 24 hours. Mela!
I am here. See, so I can see. Oh, he's dead. Damn it, I kinda don't wanna touch the other demon.
Touch it. What would you like to do?
Does Syndra still need some...
He's not looking in the most healthy of states.
Hmm.
I mean, I'm currently just raging, screaming. I'm covered in blood from top to bottom.
Yeah. I'm just because my Cure Wounds spell is better at healing,
Okay.
then I need to touch you, and then I will be flanked by 2 enemies, and I'll probably die because I push a little. Maybe it's safer. I'll use Healing Word. I'll use Healing Word. How much health are you missing?
That would be 76.
Hmm.
So, do your best.
Oh. Yeah. Healing Word isn't that great.
Be right back.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay, I cast it at level 4.
Not bad, not bad.
Okay, so 18 hit points.
18, yeah.
I'm still bloody.
Lose a 70 health next turn. Okay.
I mean, I'm sure the demon will attack someone else.
Yeah.
Potentially.
I mean, that's a sorry.
Yeah, nah.
I was the one that just hit it back, smite it for radiant damage. I don't think I'm making good friends with him.
I'm
All
gonna,
good, Mela?
yeah, I'm gonna stay like where I am, like out of combat, just poking and healing.
Fair.
Seeing as I have less than half of use health pool to take from.
Right. With that, this zombie's gonna. Let's move that out. This zombie's gonna move across to strike at you.
It's a banda.
But it misses. The other 2 are going to strike at Benjamin. Missing on both by the looks of things.
The guy that I damaged before.
Yep.
I'm gonna use a reaction to burst out lightning against them.
Oh, yes.
Doink.
Okay, as you strike it with lightning, you see its body begin to tear asunder. It does blood drain. You take 4 necrotic damage. As its form begins to deteriorate, however, the jaw of this zombie sort of unhinges. It lets out this cackling sort of guttural laugh. And as it reaches its end, it explodes in a frenzy.
Does the blood drain work actually because it's not a melee attack?
Good point. Yes, ignore the blood drain. My apologies. Unfortunately, it is going to Dark Sacrifice. This zombie thrall explodes, detonating, sending this large quantity of necrotic energy around itself. So
20 feet.
In
Oh.
the middle of that.
20 feet.
Everyone.
That is everyone. I would like each of you to make a DC 15 Dex saving throw, please.
Does it
Can I?
reach Mela as well?
Yes, it does. Actually, yeah, I've said from the beginning that half the door's closed, so Mel, you're fine.
So, can I use Danger Sense for this?
Yes, you immediately look at this exploding zombie and think, that's dangerous.
Wait, no, that's...
Yeah.
Hmm.
So you and Z, please.
Yes.
Oh, I'm in range. that I was.
You are in range. It's 20 feet.
Oh, Dex was it?
Yeah.
I don't even see Z on the map anymore. Where did he go?
I am behind. Well, I thought I was behind the wall, but
Such a brave hero. Trash talks the enemy into this fight, then runs and hides.
well, I was trying to draw the Nelfish thing out. So.
So you take 25 necrotic. Everyone else, you take half.
So I
Okay,
take
so-
nothing.
Yes, so Z, because it's monk bullshit. You take nothing.
Prime, one question.
Yes.
Did this bottom zombie attack you?
Yes, it did.
It
So
missed.
I want to use a sentinel on that one to hit it
Okay.
back.
One.
Recklessly.
All the zombie trolls explode at the same time. Oh no.
Oh,
trigger
that
each other.
crits.
They trigger each other. Oh no.
Luckily, the zombie frowls seem to be immune to necrotic damage, so the explosion does nothing to them.
Okay.
What about the?
However, VMAC just sort of sliced one in half. It's still intact, but it's not looking healthy, to say the least.
Did it seem to affect the other enemies, the Shadow Demon or the Nelfishne?
It did, yes.
Oh, nice. Friendly
Uh,
So we
So-
kill the zombies first.
5.
Yes, both the Shadow Demon and the Nalfashe seem to have taken damage. From this. Right, so we were in where were
Zombies.
we? It was
Damn.
zombies, so they're done. So Benjamin.
Oh yeah. I will attack this one.
Oh yeah.
Create another big boom. The doink. Actually, I should have gone into flanking range, but okay.
Still a hit.
I'll go into flanking range before next one.
Okay. Which finishes it off.
Oh, never mind. I go back. Fucking deck save again.
Deck save. This time, Mela. Unfortunately, the explosion happens right in the doorway, so you take the full brunt of it. Z, you're fine this time around.
Okay.
And I will probably fail again.
A
Oh.
dex save.
It is a deck save.
I made it.
They are not.
VMAC.
Yes.
Dex save.
Sorry, Dex. Can I advantage?
Yes.
Okay.
Can I double?
Mela and VMAC, you take 17 necrotic. Benjamin and you take half, so 8.
This is fine. Alright, next one. He gets on too many attack. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, so the Shadow Demon will grasp out, even though it's just been blasted twice by these things. Right, so normal claw attack. It tries to grasp you, but it can't land the hit.
And my last stab of the day.
Nice. Very nice.
That's my turn.
Alrighty, you.
Okay. That kind of hurt a little bit. I'm gonna try and finish off this guy.
Okay.
Oh shit. Wait, what just happened? Why did... So suddenly it didn't roll?
What is Roll20 doing?
Okay. Well,
Do you want to retry?
yeah, I'll just let's roll.
Should I also roll for concentration, by the way?
Please.
Was it D20 only? For that?
Yeah, so it's half damage. You took 17 or 10, so it'll be 10. DC 10.
But I roll 1d.
You roll a d20. It's a con save.
Oh yeah, it's a normal
Wait,
con.
what did I do?
Apparently it just rolled, but 13 hits is just what their AC is.
Wait, my hit should be 1d20 plus 12.
Oh, that's the damage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You turn around in one fell swoop. You just finish off the Shadow Demon.
Cool. All right, and I do not want to provoke opportunity for this guy. So I'm
Are
going.
you sure?
I'm pretty sure. So I'm gonna attack him from where I stand, I think, because I
Okay.
can't really position myself to get opportunity. I mean, advantage.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna do my other attacks to this guy. For some reason, my button stopped working.
Yeah, it's being weird.
Okay, so attack.
27 hits.
And damage.
Oof. Big oof.
And the last one.
Yep. 14 misses, unfortunately.
Expected.
Alrighty. Right, now for Jay.
Can I do my bonus second wind, by the way?
You can.
Plus, what level
You sort
are
of
we?
see the incoming onslaught and think, I'm going to take a second breath quickly. Brace myself.
Mm-hmm. So 1d10 plus level. We're level 11.
Yeah.
Plus 19. That's decent.
Alrighty, so the Nalphage doesn't take too kindly to you hitting at you, so it's going to just turn around and try and... And again, it does also want to go to Z. The problem with Z is you can't actually hit it. But you just hit it and then fucking disengage. And it's like, oh, okay, well, that's great. Yeah, he's probably just going to go for you.
I
So
tried.
no point of horror-miness. So it's just going to try and bite you. No advantage. So a bite for a 15, which misses, I presume.
Yeah.
And then 2 claws. So we got 28 and a 19.
The 28 hits for
Okay.
9.
Nice. With that,
Were you frightened, Jimmy?
Oh yeah, I should have rolled at the end of my turn.
Yeah, I just did that as well.
That's wisdom, right? Yeah. Still
still
frightened.
Alrighty. Yeah, the Nalphage can't really do it. It's going to take fright, but only go 5 feet above the ground, so it's still within your reach. You two. Right. So Z.
Wow. As it didn't follow me, I'm just gonna fucking run up to it and punch it in the face.
Fair.
Or the butt as it's flying. So,
13 misses, but 24 does hit.
yeah, bonus action, flurry of blows.
Okay. Both hit. It's not looking particularly good.
I will say in Abyssal, you're a pathetic weakling.
Alrighty. Right, VMAC.
Yes, I will hit him.
Nice. Strong. I like it.
Yes. Recklessly.
Yep.
Wow,
Oof.
another crit.
Just carve out from one of his legs.
Okay, that was that. Doing another one.
Yep.
24.
24 hits. And not quite finishes him off, but he's on his last legs.
Well, I'm gonna say that you has the final honor then.
Yeah.
Unless Linda takes him out of the range.
Mela,
Me!
it's a you.
Okay. Brave new world. Okay. Should I try to fire this up? I'll use produce flame
Okay.
on.
That's a hit.
Damn.
Still enough. As it struggles to take flight, and you just see VMAC and you just slashing on. Mela, you walk out from the door and just blast it with this bolt of flame, finally finishing it up. It shrieks out in pain and just explodes into this sort of concatenate of smoke and sulfur descending into the ground once more.
How you slackers doing? No, just kidding.
Zombie Frol immediately sort of sees this and is taken back and begins running into the distance. So it's gonna just willingly run away from you, Benjamin, if you want to slash it, or you can just let it go. Alrighty. Runs off into the courtyard. A few of them also begin to move away. Alrighty. From that, do we want to take a quick drink break and we'll then proceed? Continue onwards.
Mm.
Okay.
Cindrus is obviously by the computer with a muted microphone.
Yeah, I think we are. We're all back.
Oh, yeah, I was stirring tea, so I didn't want to
Yeah,
hear
that's
you guys
perfect.
hear. I mean, unless you really want to hear this sound.
Music to my
Yeah.
ears.
Stop! I can only get so moist. All right. So, the last of the sort of stragglers descend into the darkness of the crypts and whatnot. Left to your own devices, you take stock of each of you, who some are looking a little more worse for wear than others, but you're all alive at least, which is the important thing. Now that an Alpha has been defeated and the remaining undead, remaining demonic forces taken care of, you find yourselves alone in the chapel once more. This pulsating crystal that dominates much of the northern wall provides quite a bit of light into the nearby surrounding. And every now and then you see it pulsate with this sort of orangey glow that fires off more arcane energy to sustain the barrier high above the city.
So how do we
Hulk
break
smash.
You ever tried fucking hitting it, my dude?
it? I will
Let-
punch the crystal.
I really run in like approach like with my sword. Like, let me edit.
All right. So as Z cautiously begins to approach, you just hear screaming behind you as you look around and see VMAX. Crystal go boom.
Oh, okay.
And then we hear rocks and demons are like racing towards our location where the crystal is.
You sort of looked to the sky and saw that the barrier that's being maintained by these 5 crystals, a fifth of it has now just given way, providing clear line of sight to the skies above.
Cool.
As the last of you descends down into the sewers, you can see all manner of mortals fly in through the gap that you created. Some on griffins, others appear to be on flying Pegasus.
That's good.
All
I'm
right.
still not going to stay around.
Yes. You descend down into the sewers once more to plan your next move. It appears as though you've caught yourself a little bit of a breather at least. So, as each of you sort of huddle into one of the nearby chambers, making sure that the coast is clear, you finally have time to speak amongst yourselves and decide your next move.
Okay.
So, short rest.
Yeah, you can take a short rest.
Why do you need one? Don't need short
I
rest.
need one. It's
Wow.
either that or your potions.
No.
Mm,
Oh no.
Benjamin does not part with his potions so easily.
I mean, we're supposed to use the potion.
Linda could heal us up during the short rest as well, I guess. Okay, no. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have.
I could. It's just, I need a long rest to reset my spell slot.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So
I still got 9 hit dice left, so
using, it's more optimal to use the hit dice first, because then I can still heal you in combat or whatever happens, or if we can't take a short rest at some point.
Still got a 5th level slot.
I didn't use that many. I used level 2 for the thingy and level 4 for healing.
Okay.
Okay.
I got a lot of
I
slots.
regain my second wind.
But
That's good.
I expect us to have many more fights and that it's gonna be tougher and tougher fights. I don't want to be out of spell slots.
No,
When
I've been quite conservative with my. But if we
I
take
mean, you
a short rest, I get those back.
Yeah, you get to make a short rest.
Yep.
Like all my special weapons that is like lightning. I was just waiting for that to use that.
Brian, can I just see my token just to know how much hit points?
So let me Let me copy and paste them. Where are you guys at? You were at Church Ruin.
You keep track on your token, not on your character sheet. Disgusting.
But the token is the character sheet, right?
Well, then you need the character sheet, not your token.
But
I use my token as well.
Isn't your token linked to your character sheet?
no, Prime.
Yeah, what's up?
Does Voltus's stacks reset at a short rest or a long rest?
Let me check. Good point.
So my hit points keep resetting for some bizarre reason.
Okay, I've got 1 hit dice left, but I'm full HP.
5.
It would be a long rest. Oh, it wouldn't be a long. It would be the dawn of a new day.
Oh, okay. New day. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, well, I still have 4 stacks on it, so it's good.
Yeah.
Just wanted to know. Thank you.
That's all right. Sorry, I forgot to add that, but yes, it would be the same as the others.
Okay, so hit dice would be good.
Alrighty.
Four.
So, with that, you spend a good 10 or 15 minutes just sort of catching your breath, seeing to any immediate wounds that you need to heal, sort of lifting each other's spirits as a job well done so far.
Take a swig of
Occasionally
the
you hear the faint rumbles through the ground of warfare in the distance. Perhaps the feels of demonic entities moving above ground above you. But nevertheless, the short rest passes without any disturbances.
Cool.
So, what is your plan?
I think we should move to the next barrier.
Yes. Maybe not the next in order, because some demons seem to have some level of intelligence. Maybe we should try and
Take a
hit
random-
a more seemingly random one, yeah. Because,
Okay.
I mean, they seem to be placed to form some kind of a pentagram.
Yeah.
Maybe if we hit the opposing pillar, if at all possible.
Okay. I mean, you can move throughout the city as you see fit, but bear in mind now that the first one's gone, they might be somewhat more aware of you than they perhaps had previously been.
Yeah.
Sure, cool. So, a different part of the barrier, is that the game plan?
Or,
I don't know, what do you guys say?
or we go to the original plan of getting to the castle and taking out the.
Yeah.
Can I see the map?
Okay. So let's shift back to
The assault map?
Because which crystal did we take out?
You have taken out this one here. Let me mark it in a different color.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So our teleport was way off.
Hmm.
Not teleport? No. Didn't we come in through the castle? Because
You
went
were
down
meant to
into the
teleport
stairs.
it close to the castle, yeah, but it did not go as well as intended, shall we say.
Hey, I'm still pleased with that teleport.
That
We got close to something. We broke it.
is true.
I don't know, what do you guys think?
Take out a squadron of rock. Start
So you've
heading.
got a few possibilities. You could try and head to another barrier. You could try and head to the castle to get rid of the siege weapons. You are also quite close to the one of the city gates, but bear in mind there will be Oops, I just moved the map. There will be a lot of entities now forming around this immediate vicinity.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we also got backup now because the sky is clear, and you said there.
There does definitely seem to be a few sort of airborne cavalry now descending into the sky.
Dropships.
With us sticking out this beacon, have we like the size of the areas is,
Yeah, so can I draw something out quickly?
or did we just weaken it?
Sort of looking at each of the barriers being created by part of the crystals. This is a horrible map, but you get the idea.
Quite a large
Uh,
chunk.
Yeah, it's kind of looking like that.
So this actually means that the crystal over the castle is free.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm,
There is a large hole above the castle where the
it's
bar
like
is.
half done by this crystal and half done by the other. This crystal is nearer, at least.
It is, yeah. So, as your call, would you what you consider to be your high priority targets?
It's going to be these 3 crystals and the castle. Because if the forces are attacking from here, then we want crystals out.
Like I said, you definitely get the feeling that the siege is underway. There's like odd rumbles through the ground from distant siege weaponry. You can hear in the distance sort of the cries of battle. Yeah, it definitely seems like the troops have begun to move on the city.
Or do we open up the gate to allow easier access?
That's a possibility.
Obviously, it's going to be quite well guarded, but
Decisions.
no, that's my thoughts. We either go for one of these 2 crystals, the castle, or the gate.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, roll dice.
no.
But I mean, we have forces. Do we have forces only from the northeast, or?
Yeah, so based on the various descriptions that you guys left through the labels,
There we
the
go.
forces are attacking from the north, basically like a half semicircle, I guess.
Yeah.
Because also one thing that, well, like if we would go, since most are going over here, since we destroyed this crystal, it might make sense to go far away, but then again, going far away will take a longer time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long would it take to like go from one end to the other end of the city for the sewers?
I mean, you're probably going to be cautious, so you're looking at a couple of hours, maybe.
Maybe since
I mean, we could just start taking them out in order as well. But as the voice in my head said, they're gonna be more cautious.
Voice in my head says, "Castle is where the main enemy is."
Voice in my head just says, "Rah!"
Makes sense.
maybe
I mean, they're either in the castle or at the center of the star, taking care of the portal.
I'm gonna vote for taking out the siege weapon.
Okay.
Sure.
We can't use the siege weapon either because it's mounted like Aristo, and I don't think it's gonna be friendly towards us.
You can try and tame the Garisto.
Hey,
No,
if it's
but- I think we established that the siege weapon can pretty much fire anywhere across the top of the city.
Yeah.
So that would put our forces at a huge disadvantage because there's no way they'll be able to take it out.
Yeah.
But should we open the gate as well, or no? For the siege weapon, since there are too many forces around here.
We don't really have to, since we have siege weapons, and they can fire upon the door if they wanted to.
I think it's better for us I mean, we should consider ourselves the strike team, which we are.
Yeah.
So we should just go for the, create weaknesses. The gate can be taken care of from the outside.
And it's
Very
also
much harder
better
for the
to
artillery.
divert their attention. So, because now they've
Yeah.
got like one weak point to reinforce, and while they're reinforcing that, we hit a different area.
Yeah.
Then it's like, oh my god, what
exactly.
the hell's happening?
So instead of going for a pillar, which they would expect us maybe to do, we go for the artillery.
Yeah, I mean,
They might not.
if I was them and somebody attacked this, I would think somebody's either going after the gate or one of the surrounding.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So artillery sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
So you're heading south to the castle.
Yes, yeah.
Oh,
If
yeah.
everyone's game with it.
Okay, so with that, you begin making your way on through. You've grown somewhat accustomed to the sewer system in the city. It's a bit of a twisting labyrinth, but you're able to get a good old suss of where you need to go and the directions that you need to take. Nevertheless, who is leading the way?
Well, I'm gonna lead the way because this place is starting to feel like home.
Fair enough. With that, then, VMAC, can you make a survival check, please?
Ooh.
Yeah, you're easily able to maneuver around, avoiding sort of any pockets of activity. You keep low, keep moving, making your way on through. Now, as was spoken previously, the castle is not actually connected to the sewer system of the city itself. Somewhat of a defense mechanism. But you can get reasonably close. You sort of make your way through, going through the various districts, and you're able to sort of find a manhole cover that, as you sort of have a little look around, you see the castle good and proper just beyond. So, there's nearby streets here and there. Fair bit of activity, however. Just from sort of gazing across, you can see the occasional Vrox and Shazmis flying on overhead, keeping surveillance of the nearby area. And you can definitely tell that there has been signs of activity in the nearby vicinity fairly recently. Few of the buildings burn in the distance, and those that aren't on fire are looking somewhat decrepit and ruinous. Nevertheless, you sort of see like I said, you see the castle in the near distance, and you can see the handful of streets that you're going to need to cross to get on over to the castle itself. Alrighty, so with that, city streets. Okay, so
House on fire, yo.
I seem to have lost you. Okay.
Oh no.
Where did U's token go?
Where did you go?
Where did you go?
Slavia.
So, you descend across what looks to be, or what was at least, quite a friendly sort of mercantile district. There are a number of alleyways here that sort of weave through the buildings, twisting and turning. The buildings themselves, as Benjamin has clearly denoted, are in various stages of burning as you make your way on through.
I can't see anything.
You can't see anything.
Top left, Rogue. No.
It is black.
Top left. Because you do not have vision, that would probably be why. Silly me. Do you have dark vision, Z?
Yeah.
Okay. How about now? Okay, you actually can't see anything. That's very strange. 2
I
seconds.
can see just fine.
Yeah, very, very strange.
got the currency button to it.
Yeah, I've just tried, and I see what you mean. It's not showing anything. 2 seconds.
Drag out another token, I guess.
Yeah. So let's just put a torch. Yeah. Does that help? What the fuck is Roll20 doing?
Are you checking the top left of the map, Rook?
I am looking at the entirety of the map.
Big zoom.
Ah, now I see.
You see?
Yes.
Okay. How strange.
Now I see everything.
Classic Roll20.
But I can't slip my token.
I think even
there
I
we
can
go.
now see a bit more.
How about now?
To,
Yeah, now I can slip it.
Okay, that's very strange.
Dynamic light isn't updating now.
yeah, that's what I want to say. Tell you, Prime. Out of nowhere, I could now see more than before.
That's alright.
Yeah, now it's
Now
back to
everything's
how it
black.
was.
Now everything's black. Fuck's sake.
I can see fine. I can explain to you guys what I see.
God damn it, Roll20. Okay, let me turn on global illumination. This might reveal a little more than it should, but
I'm gonna pour another cup of tea.
Now it's black.
Now dynamic light's working.
Now it's black for me. I'm not even joking. I can't see anything.
It's also black for me.
All right,
so-
now it's good. Now it's good.
It's still black for me.
yeah,
Still black for me.
I need to
Fix it, Prime. Fix it. Okay, mine's working now.
Oh,
The fuck?
Goddamn Roll20.
mm.
Okay, can everyone see now?
Yes, and dynamic lighting works when I move my character. It's yeah. It seems to be working.
Okay, well that was fun.
Let's take a look. Yeah, mine's fine.
Okay, cool. So you sort of see the castle itself looming in the towards the very south. It appears as though you're going to need to make your way through the alleyways here and there. As you sort of get closer over the sort of castles of fire here, and you can occasionally hear sort of the.
Sorry,
Right?
I should put on push to talk again.
Alrighty, so. What would each of you like to do?
Rage.
No, someone should take point.
Okay.
Probably Z as usual. I
Bullshit
say,
on,
and
go.
as usual because yeah,
I'm
that's very good.
Sneaky and perceptive.
With that, Z, can I get a stealth check, please?
Yes.
Okay. You sort of blend into the nearby landscape, trying your best to remain hidden.
Gonna be sneaky.
Sneaky Charlie.
Oh shit.
Mhm.
I'm gonna, I see the zombie and I'm gonna duck down behind this little
Okay.
alleyway.
You find yourselves in a small little alleyway between two buildings.
And I'll gesture to the others that there's zombies that way.
How are you telling us this? You shouting across the street?
No, I'm like,
Interpretive dance.
Yeah.
oh my
Are you like
there's
doing like sign language? And we're
Yeah,
just
like-
like,
YMCA.
Ah!
is he dancing? What is he?
Ah!
What does this mean?
No.
What does this mean, huh?
It's zombies. It's zombies. He sees zombies down the street. Just calm down, VMAC.
Are you sure?
Let the
I mean, could
grown-ups
be his fault
handle
for all we
this.
know.
Okay, so Ichiu, you see Z sort of guide your attention to the other side of the alley, before then heading on over to a small enclosed space, keeping watch. Part of the building next to you, Z, sort of burns brightly, but the fires seem somewhat under control at the moment.
I kind of want a little peek out round the corner, see what the zombies doing.
Okay, the zombies sort of in the process of just shambling through the streets. They sort of look on to a nearby corpse next to them, begin ripping it apart. But otherwise, it seems fairly docile for the time being.
Do I know which way we need to go? Do we need to get past the zombie? Or...
It seems south, so
that way.
Yeah.
And I don't see any way of getting that way down that alleyway.
You look down, and there is, in fact, a number of doorways. So there's a doorway here, here, and here. So you might be able to find a way of moving through the buildings, perhaps.
What do you guys think? Do we just...
I'm still figuring out what you mean with all your sign languages.
Alright, moving down.
Wait, are you telling us to come towards you? Right? We can do that.
Moving down here. Still staying out of sight and trying to communicate with Z over the street.
I'm right behind you. You.
Yeah, I can feel your hand on my back, so yeah, I can tell.
I'm like blowing air in like in your back, like.
Yeah. Fucking stay back, VMAC. I kind of gesture to Z to make the decision himself. We're gonna follow his point. So just wave to us where you want to go, and we'll follow.
Okay. So Z, you sort of see the remainder of the parties sort of approach the other side of the street. They sort of keep watch and just sort of look to you. What did you decide to do?
I'm gonna take the risk and move through the street. Try to keep as close to the burning building as possible. Maybe the smoke provides cover. I don't know.
Yeah, there's a fair bit of smoke about, which you sort of use to your advantage to take a look around.
Is the door?
It is a window. You have a look across, and there's a lot of windows about these buildings, giving you a fair, decent view inside them, even from this distance.
Just have a sneaky peek round the corner.
Okay. You sort of look.
Oh lordy! Oh lordy! That's a lot of them. I'm gonna head back. And I gestured to you that there's quite a few of them down that way. We need to find and I gestured them to the courtyard, to the little alleyway.
Okay.
All right, we'll sneak over to the alleyway then.
Okay. Can I get a stealth check, please?
Probably a very good one.
Okay.
11.
So your way across, nothing seems to sort of garner your attention. You use the smoke to the best of your ability and head to the other side to join with Z.
Cool.
I follow.
Okay, VMAC, also make a stealth check, please. Nice. Okay, once more, you also head on into the alleyway without too much difficulty.
Oh.
So, there's a number of doors that lead to various different buildings here. Some are in better state than others, but it certainly gives you a fair few avenues to to try out if you so wish.
Tell you and VMAC that there's 4 or 5 exploding zombies in the street where we need to get to, so I think we need to find a route through the buildings without setting ourselves on fire.
Or what if you act like a decoy and outrun them and then meet us back here?
I mean, that's a possibility if all shit. But I kind of want to get to the castle without being spotted.
I mean, there's zombies. One of the perks being the zombies that you move slow.
Yeah, but they look like the exploding zombies. So if one of them explodes, then that's going to draw a lot of attention to us.
Yes.
But we don't want that. We want the opposite of that.
What if we lure them into a building and then we set the building on fire?
Well, that's actually quite smart for you, VMAC. I think.
I mean, I think Benjamin still has oil with him.
Oh yeah, I still have 12 flasks with me.
Well, I mean, most of these buildings are burning already, so.
Yeah.
Exactly, that won't miss them.
As this is going on, you see 2 rocks fly on overhead. They stop halfway through, just perching on a nearby building. If I can find them. Demon. You see them perch on the nearby roofs, just sort of keeping an eye out on anything that might approach.
Maybe if we lure them into this building to our right. Gonna gently open this door.
Okay. So you make your way up to the nearby door, Z, and you gently sort of push it aside. It doesn't seem to be locked, and it's actually quite deteriorated, almost giving way as you just sort of gently push it forward. What presents itself to you, however, is a small little modest home. Some of the furnishings have been overturned, and there's clearly been a sign of struggle at some point in the past. However, it is quiet for the time being. In the nearby window, you look to see the rock just landed on the roof of the building opposite, just keeping an eye on the nearby alleyway. It doesn't see you, but it's sort of perched on the roof. The rest of you, however, you see Z move into this nearby building and disappear.
I will try to follow.
Okay, yeah.
The lighting is really weird in here, so I can't really see where I'm moving my character.
Okay.
I'm guessing it's down, just downwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see.
Now it's pitch black down here.
Yeah,
so
that's. I haven't been down there. I went right to this building.
Okay.
Oh, now it's fixed. Okay, there we go. Okay. Hi.
I point across the street to the rock.
Oh, okay. I hunch down.
Okay.
And try to stay as quiet as I possibly can.
Okay. So with that, each of you are able to sort of make your way across without drawing much attention. Benjamin very much seems to be in the rear, I'm guessing, with Mella as well. Okay. VMAC and you make your way into this small little modest building, like I say. Furnishings have been overturned, and VMAC, as you sort of look on yonder part of the building, is actually a flame. But it seems, but it doesn't look like it's going to spread anytime soon, at least.
You know, the more I think about my crazy idea, the more sense it makes.
No.
Because, I mean, a building on fire will not draw attention.
That's why I said it was quite smart of you.
Yeah.
I have my moments.
No
yeah.
offer, but you have your moment.
So yeah, I think that would be a good plan. I will run out. We'll wait till the rocks hopefully fuck off.
Okay.
And then I'll run out, grab the attention of as many zombies as possible, draw them back into the building. We trap them in this room and then set them on fire.
Yes.
Okay.
And then they explode and we run off.
Well, I mean, we can just run off. We don't have to wait for them to explode.
Yeah. Okay.
And what might be even better on this idea, I'm really on the roll here. Them exploding might actually draw attention because they can be heard.
Yeah.
Maybe people from the castle will send people out to investigate, but we're not here yet when they explode.
Yeah.
Thus, we can even be even more sneaky.
Yes.
The old switcheroo.
That seems like a good idea.
Okay. So with that, you sort of take refuge for a few minutes. You keep an eye on the frogs, seeing what they're doing. They perch, sort of looking around for no more than a couple of minutes or so. Fortunately for you all rolled pretty well on your stealth checks, so they don't you don't draw their attention. And after a couple of minutes, they sort of lose interest and fly off, heading up top, northwards, and they disappear from your line of sight.
Okay. So I'm going to open this door.
Okay. So you move. You see the time is rising, and you move the nearby doorway. Okay. Yeah. You don't find too much in here. There seems to be a couple of barrels and whatnot about, and a stairwell that leads upwards.
I'm going to have a quick pokey up on upstairs just to make sure there's nothing rising up there.
Okay. So as you make your way upwards, you feel the ferocity of the heat full force onto yourself. 2 seconds.
Oh, okay. That's a lot of fire.
You come on out, and like the first floor is just completely engulfed in flame. You might be able to make your way through. You can definitely see a nearby doorway to you if you wanted to find a good vantage point. But there's a lot of fire up here.
No, I'll go back down.
You see the fire and immediately about heading on back.
I was just making sure there was no like zombies or an elfish or some other surprise up there. Fire elemental. So I'm gonna break through this window.
Okay, you quickly smash the nearby window.
So, just to recap, you're already starting the plan?
Yes.
Okay, Benjamin, give me oil. We need to spread this entire building with it.
This is a righteous use of my oil. Here you go, 6 flasks.
Okay. One more question.
Okay.
So Rogue's going to draw them attention from the northeast side.
Yeah, sounds like yeah.
Is there actually a path down south from where we were in the alleyway? Because it looks like it was closed off.
So by Amela, there is another doorway that seems to head in that direction, yeah.
Okay, we don't know yet what's behind that.
You haven't explored that, no, but it definitely does seem to provide some passage at least.
Okay, shoot. Check that out before we light everything on fire and
fuck it. Let's just see what happens. Just light shit up.
I'm not there, so good luck.
I would like to ask Dinas her opinion about this.
Okay.
I'm gonna go.
Wonderful. Let's open.
Oh, sorry. I forgot I changed to push to talk after I was sneezing.
No worries.
Yeah, I mean, what about the citizens who were still hiding in the city when we left?
They're all dead.
We are not sure. We can never be sure.
What would you like to do?
I think we should carefully open up this building, this room.
Okay. So with that, then you sort of open her on up. You find yourself looking into a small little dining chamber. Few sort of pots and other items here and there, with another doorway on the far side. In the corner room, you can see what looks to be 4 corpses huddled up into the nearby corner, with various sort of claw marks across their bodies. They have been dead for quite some time.
So I tell Merlin, see, they're all dead.
As you sort of make your way across and just sort of listen in, you can hear shambling noise from the a shambling noise from the other side of the door.
So there's shambling noises from this door.
Correct.
Okay. Okay.
While they're doing that, I'm going to continue with the plan.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
What did you decide to do?
So I'm going to run up to this zombie and slap it around the face and run off.
Okay.
I'm going to...
Alright, you sort of run on up and give it a good old smack. You sort of smash its jawbone completely off, and it just sort of looks around to you before letting out this shrill, high-pitched noise that's followed by various other noises in the distance. First 1, first 2, then 5, then 10.
Do I hear this?
Yeah, I'd imagine so.
And do I hear any of the noises behind the door, like moving away?
You also hear another shrill noise, followed by footsteps that appear to be leaving your direction, Syndrus VMAX.
Okay. So I hint to everyone else that we prepare the oil in the other room, and then we go and group up in this room, and then we run out through the door, all quick and dirty and fast and stuff.
Okay.
And we also need to prepare something that once Rogue is through, we can lock them in place.
Okay. So V, you quickly sort of move on back, and you see quite a large number of zombie thralls begin making their way up into the main streets. One zombie here breaks through the nearby door and begins heading towards you at quite a brisk pace.
It is a lot more than I thought that would be.
Believe in the plan.
What did you decide to do, see?
I just want to keep a little distance from them, but also keep an eye on them. So
Okay.
just stay 20-30 feet away from them.
Okay, very well. Where are you going? Are you going back to the alley?
Yeah, no, I'm going to head back to the window I broke through.
Okay, sure. So as you make in, the zombies begin to swarm around. The rest of you sort of hear all manner of commotion as Z throws himself through the broken window. And then you just hear that all manner of sort of zombies begin clawing at the walls and windows, trying to pull themselves into the building.
So I take it by this point we've prepared the oil.
I mean, have you?
I sort of was hoping that
Okay.
you would be doing that with Quincy.
Okay.
You asked for it.
Yeah, and then I gave it to Jimmy. And then I decided to check out the room below.
Okay. Jimmy, you're on mute, by the way.
He is not speaking.
Oh, hello?
Hi.
Hello? Hello?
No.
Okay. Yes. Oil is prepared.
Okay, so with 6 flasks of oil, Benjamin and you just begin pouring this shit on everything. Walls, floors, the fucking ceiling gets coated in oil. You see Z barrel on through into the building, followed by a number of zombies begin pulling themselves into the building behind him.
So, Prime,
Yes.
like on this courtyard here, there are like barrels and stuff like that. I want to prepare that to put in the door entrance as soon as Rogue gets through.
Okay, so form like a barricade.
Yes.
Okay, sure. Z, so you begin to see the zombies all following you incessantly. It's a bit of a conga line because there's not that many windows, so only like 2 of them can pull themselves in at once. But you've definitely got their attention.
Yeah, I slam this door in their face.
Okay.
Literally,
Good
as
stuff.
they're trying to walk through, I just slam it in their face.
Okay. As you sort of slam it on through, you see a few of the zombies on this side notice you and pull themselves through the window.
Oh, I disengage and run. Run,
Alright.
they're coming.
Okay. Down, go down.
Down, okay.
Down we go.
Right. So you. Yep.
Whoever's the last person now, we then quickly stack up that entrance.
Okay.
You?
Yeah, so you sort of look across as Z sort of flies on out of the building. You look across and see a number of zombies begin clawing at the interior door to try and burst their way through, and the others are push themselves through the window, lock eyes with you, and then just scream and run towards you.
Time to get out.
The interior door bursts open as the second wave of zombies just moves in, causing this giant clusterfuck inside of the building.
Do it.
Okay.
So,
Do it and run.
time to...
Someone who has
Toss
lightning.
fire.
Alright. Oh, yeah, Linda can do it this time.
To produce flame.
Yes.
So, and basically me and you will then
Should be enough.
pick up the barrels and just throw it at that door just to make it
Okay.
really quick.
Yeah, you
barricade.
sort of pick up like any sort of large objects that you can, baskets, barrels, crates, and you just throw them towards the zombies to slow them down from getting out of the building. As Mela sort of lines on up, she fires off this produced flame into the building, just seeing it burst into flame. The building that was already on fire, it's just this blazing inferno. As you hear all manner of screeches and screams come out from inside. One by one, the zombies pop, exploding, sending this necrotic energy everywhere. The building itself, windows smash, doors explode, furniture is just thrown about, and the walls of the building itself just begin crumbling down. And as all of this is sort of explosions happen, each of you just sees as this entire building itself just begins to collapse in on itself, letting out quite a large commotion. Dust is thrown into the atmosphere, very much sort of almost blinding each of you, just as this sort of dust descends around you all.
Okay.
With
so
that, silence descends once more as each of the zombies are taken out.
Right, let's run.
I'm
Let's
gonna
get the
say we
fuck out of here.
open up the door here at the bottom.
Okay, you open up the door, revealing a nice little passageway that leads out into the street.
Okay.
Okay, I was kind of hoping it would be like a door here.
It's fine. There's a door here which you saw the zombies escape out.
Go.
All right. So, with that, you make your way back out onto the streets once more and descend southwards, completing your journey to the castle itself. Alrighty, so as you begin to make up your approach, you can see that there's not a huge amount of guard here presently. You see a few Hezru on the nearby castle wall, but otherwise it's fairly quiet here. Again, the sounds of battles ring out from the far distance, and every now and then the air itself sort of gasps as this large sort of energy siege weapon fires off this necrotic blast from what looks to be the courtyard of the castle itself. Alrighty. 2 seconds. Do you want a quick 5-minute drink break, just while as I pull some of the maps over quickly?
No worries.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, good.
2
I
minutes.
need to pee.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah,
We'll take a quick 2-minute break. No worries.
Yes.
Nice. So, as you sort of make your way up, descending from the lower street, notice the walls of the castle itself. There's sort of like a preliminary force on the nearby gate, which is currently closed, but they seem blissfully unaware of your presence. Like I say, the main sort of activity seems to be in the main courtyard of the castle. But even from here, you can sort of tell there's a number of sort of rocks flying around and the occasional sort of hedge on the nearby wall, keeping an eye on things. So where you currently are, it's very much sort of quite a simple ramp that leads on up to the higher level, like this sort of rocky expanse that the castle sits on top. However, there are sort of trees and vegetation here and there, so it's not like you're standing out in the open, so to speak. There also seems to be sort of a pathway that goes around the exterior of the castle itself, giving you potential access around the exterior to different parts of the walls if you so wish.
What do you guys think?
Just go forward.
Oh my god, moving houses. I mean, I could climb up one of the walls and drop down a rope.
Yeah, we need to make a stealthy entrance. So Z, maybe you can find the best way. Yeah, sure. Climbing the wall and drop down a rope might be a good way.
Yeah, maybe this.
I guess.
I assume that's a tower or.
It is, yeah. So it's sort of like this large tower hanging on over, but from what you look, it doesn't appear to be any sign of movement for the time being.
Okay, and Linda, you still have push talk. Okay.
Okay, I'm turning it off again. You're just gonna have to deal with me sneezing. No.
No worries.
I stopped with sneezing, so it should be fine now. I can.
No sneezing for you.
You should have a push to mute button.
Yes.
That's what I use.
Do you have push to mute?
Yeah.
Well, so what I got is a Stream Deck, which, if you program it, make like Discord mute buttons.
I got a button on my mic.
All that I got as well, but
The button on my microphone doesn't always work. It's good.
Not too bad.
Do you have any side buttons on your?
I
mouse that you use?
Yeah.
I'll look at it later, maybe. Let's kill some bitches.
Yeah.
And the turret thingy, is it this, I guess, inside
So you look across, and it seems to be this large demon here is basically what's got this sort of mechanical fell cannon on its back. You see every now and then it fire off these necrotic blasts towards the approaching troops in the distance.
Here be dragons.
Yep.
Okay.
I think we should start here, go up here, see how things go, and
Yeah.
Let's wing it!
yeah, it's worked
Yeah.
for us so far.
I mean, we're not the type of group that's all like, well, we have like a wizard and you can like maybe teleport us inside or create like this illusionary army to distract that attention. I mean, just go up, swing shit, kill stuff.
eye trying?
It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna walk up this turret.
Okay, if you make your way up, can you make a stealth check, please?
So I'm following him just at the base of the tower.
Yeah, I am.
I think we all are. Yeah.
Want
Okay.
all of us to make stealth?
Yeah, why not?
Oh shit.
Yumi, I can hear you double now. For some
Double.
reason.
In roll
Double?
20, you have to mutate.
Oh, I reloaded. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna go in and shut
Alright.
that shit off. Nothing, please. Okay, thank you very much.
Okay.
I'm gonna go in and open my character sheet again.
Okay. Okay. So you make your way up to the nearby tower. It seems, at least for the time being, you haven't drawn any attention to yourself. Each of you sees as Z disappears over the top of the tower. And as you look around Z, you can see that you have a good view here of the entire courtyard. You can see the quite large force, a number of forces guarding the nearby gate. A couple of the towers, especially those nearest to the battlefield, seem to be manned, and there also seems to be a large collection of rocks in the center.
They're gonna be a bit.
Well, I mean, aren't you glad there's not the exploding zombies? So far, I think those are worse.
I mean, maybe I should have put one of the exploding zombies in the bag of holding and then just thrown it at people.
So what would you like to do, Z?
I will throw the rope down for people to climb up.
Okay. You find a nearby sort of battlement to tie the rope. You let it on down, providing a clear passage for your fellow teammates. VMAC, I presume you being impatient as ever, are the first one to head on it.
Of course.
Okay. Can you make an athletics check, please? And I'll give you advantage.
I stay out of the way in case he falls.
Alright, VMAC, now he makes his way up, sort of power climbing, no issue whatsoever, and pulls himself up to the rampart. You sort of keep low to the ground and try to avoid any unnecessary commotion that might draw their attention. Who's up next?
Mela, you go.
Okay.
Mela, can I get an athletics check with advantage, please?
Yes. It's not my strength.
Hmm.
This.
I will catch her if she falls.
Alrighty. Luckily, she doesn't fuck it up too much. It does, however, take a fair bit of time for her to get to the top. But Mela, you're able to finally reach the top without too much difficulty.
I think it just would have been better if I just put it like on my back, strap a rope around her, and then I just climb up with her, like holding on.
I would be a small child.
I mean, to be fair, I'm a Goliath and she's a small child, so
That's
that
very
would
true.
work.
Benjamin, you want to go next?
I'll try and go next.
Yep.
You're a child, Linda.
No.
10.
Okay, yeah. You're able to ascend up the side of the tower, Benjamin. It's slow work once again, but yeah, you're able to get to the top without too much difficulty. And then you sort of look around. You're the last one on up, and you ascend the tower yourself. Yeah, kind of just making it look easy. Power climb on up. As you're sort of making your way up, you do see in the streets below just this commotion from various sort of demons swarming into your previous antics in the streets slightly to the north.
Good distraction. Good distraction. I bring up the rope and hand it over to Z.
You sort of clear your tracks, taking up the rope and hand it back over to Z. You are now all on the ramparts and can look on yonder to this large sort of compound. Seems as though you've avoided raising the alarm for now, but there's definitely quite a few of them here and there. By this point in time, you're probably looking at sort of early afternoon.
We're not going to be able to get to the siege weapon without a fight.
No.
Do we want to wait for nightfall, or we just go for it?
I mean, how do you feel about fighting in darkness?
I just activate the armor.
Really? You're gonna be a shining beacon of lights?
Well, I mean, by the time I need to see anything, we're fighting anyway, so...
I mean, yeah, but we don't really want to... I mean, here's hoping they don't sound any very loud alarms.
I mean, but what's your plan? You really think we can sneak all the way towards the demon, and then we could just, like, ask, like, hey, sir, would you please stop shooting?
Yes.
I say we just go to the right, we kill everything that's there, and then we just keep on walking towards it.
I mean, it's a simple plan.
I mean,
Something simple.
Whether it succeeds, who knows?
Did you appoint yourself the team strategist?
Well, so far I'm the only one that's throwing out ideas.
I mean,
And hey, last time
you've been doing
you
pretty good
accepted
idea.
it for some reason.
I mean, I have to give you.
Team strategist.
Oh, he's a good boy.
Oh.
Okay. I have
How
nothing.
are you doing on spell slots, Bella?
I'm doing quite well.
Enough to take out a giant siege weapon.
Sure.
And possibly every single demon in this that we can see.
Is it the one with the 4 red arrows pointing towards it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the one.
It's a lot of Hezru around.
There are quite a few Hezru, yes.
Yeah, and some rocks too.
Yeah.
I wanna
What are
say-
the smaller things around the hedgerow?
So you have a little look. You haven't seen them before. They look like sort of demonic infantry. They're sort of vaguely humanoid size, probably 6 feet or so, blackened skinned with a single horn out to the back of their head, sharp teeth and claws.
You think Z can throw back the weapon with her monk bullshit? Wrist to whisk to fire at us.
Just catch it.
It's a
mean,
projectile, right?
It's
Yeah.
a projectile, so I could try. I actually really want to try that now. Do I have a
Okay.
I don't know how much damage it's going to do.
Yes.
Throw it back.
needs to be less than a D10. So if I get 10 plus Dex plus monk level 9, 20, it may be doable.
I like the sounds of those odds.
Well, I think we got a solid plan.
So
We send in the bullshit mug. He catches it, throws it back, he destroys everything. Done.
And we don't have to do anything?
Exactly.
I mean, no.
I mean, we could have gone in through the secret entrance to the castle
Oh, I completely forgot about the secret entrance to the castle.
and come up into the main building.
Yes.
So we're gonna climb back down and do that then. But doesn't that come out by the?
Very scary things. Yes.
Yeah, it came out by the forest, and the forest has got like an entire battalion sat there.
Yes. That's why we decided not to go that route in the beginning.
Okay. So
Well, there was that, and there was also that it was on top of a cliff, so we had to climb the cliff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, we could like rappel down now.
Yeah,
and
you
go
can
in.
rappel down.
Because if we rappel down and go back into the secret entrance, whatever tunnel, we might be a little bit more stealthy as well.
Yeah, that's.
You also might not need to rappel, given the flying carpet.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I have a flying carpet. Completely forgot about that as well. How could I forget about the fucking flying carpet? Okay, so we will jump on the flying carpet.
You also have a certain item you were given by the council as well.
I don't know.
do you mean the little shiny bottle?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
What does that do?
They didn't really say. They just told me to open it in.
When you're in dire need for help.
Exactly. When we're in dire need for help.
Well,
So if things get fucked, we should open the vial.
okay.
So we can just rush through now then. We already got the backup plan.
Yeah, so just rush through, run as far as we can possibly go without being absolutely annihilated, and then just throw the vial at the.
I mean, I don't think it's a bomb.
No, but it's probably a beacon of sort or something, or maybe I don't know. But yeah,
New plan.
What are we on, C or D?
E.
Oh, E. Okay, funny.
Okay, so new plan. Flying carpet.
Okay.
We go back down the cliff, so we're not in line of sight from the guys on the walls.
Yeah.
We fly all the way around to the main building, take out these guys, and then Mello can pummel these guys on the ground with ranged attacks, and then we just sit there and watch her kill everything.
A glorious plan.
Plan F.
Oh, and all
We-
the rocks will fly up and tear the carpet apart, and then we'll fall to our death.
No, because
And now-
we'll land on the building. We'll land on the castle. Take
Okay,
out these
but
two.
what stops the rocks from picking up the father down below and lifting him up towards us?
Because we'll kill them.
Sure. Great plan.
And anything that comes out, we kill on top of the castle.
I mean, but to be fair, we just might as well just walk there then. You
but then
want to
we'd
go?
have to fight all these guys. And...
Yeah, but those guys are because they're on the wall. They're just gonna walk towards us if we are like on that part.
I still think my plan is the more sound one, because we can take the carpet and go through the secret tunnels, come up through the castle.
Then we have to go to the secret tunnels again, which might be swarming with shit again.
Yeah, but we can magic carpet fly through and miss all of that.
Oh,
Cheat
cheat
magic
code.
carpet is a solution to everything, yes.
Cheat code. Yeah, I don't
How
know.
much hit points does a magic carpet have?
One.
I mean, it's durable, but it's not indestructible.
Can it take one of those laser hits from the creature?
So it sounds like there's a few different plans.
Okay, so
I mean, we
think
could
that-
go with plan E,
the one Rogue Z presented just now, and then open the vial and see what happens.
That's the last effort thingy, though.
I think we should save that for the big, huge demon circle in the middle.
I think so too.
Yeah, I think so too. But I mean,
we've got spell slots and other class resources that are disposable. Worst case scenario, we just jump on the magic carpet and fly the fuck out of here.
We're gonna get a long rest.
Yeah. It can move 60 feet, so...
You think we're gonna get a long rest during the siege?
Well, I mean, by the time we figured out a plan, I think we've already had one.
Let's take a look at this sucker, man.
It's fucking big.
Okay, I think that the smartest person of the group should make this decision.
So, Mela?
So Mela...
No pressure or anything.
What's Mela's intelligence?
-1.
Okay.
I got -2, so you're smarter than me. But isn't it wisdom in this case, or?
Please tell me you have more intelligence.
I have a lot of wisdom, at least.
I'm at a solid 0.
Oh, so you're smarter than Mela?
Yes.
What a nerd.
I'm at 11.
Ooh, big numbers right there.
I'm at 9.
7.
What? Is this D&D 3.5?
Yeah. All right.
I think I would agree on standing on this building and firing.
Okay.
Because I don't think the Hezru have ranged weaponry.
No, the Hezru do not.
Yeah, so that would take them out at least. I don't think. Haven't had the Merilith. I don't think so either.
No, Merilith just has a fuck ton of swords.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
And I don't know the new guys if they have anything ranged weaponry on them.
You have a quick look. They just seem to have claws, truth be told. So definitely, as you look across this sort of landscape, the demonic forces here don't seem to have much in the way of ranged weapon. There's the siege cannon, which they might turn on you, but other than that, yeah, you're in pretty good stead.
So,
I get a feeling they are underestimating the mortal forces a little bit.
Yeah, classic demons.
I know. So, Prime, as we are standing here, we obviously have seen the siege weapon fire a bit.
Yep.
How often does it fire?
It fires very frequently.
My only issues without standing on top of that building is that the siege cannon's going to be like, hey, well, these guys are pretty close. I can see
It has a recharge 5/6.
Oh, okay.
So what, you're looking at firing maybe once every 2 to 3 rounds, so yeah. So every 12 to 18 seconds.
And tell me how this cannon is fired. Is it like a button like the Goristo smacks, or is it just like a name?
It seems to be the baboos are sort of just throwing in various reagents, and then it seems more mechanical in nature.
Okay, so we can kill the baboos.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And then
That's
stick
the
the cannon, take it off the Goristo and stick it in a bag of holding.
500 pounds. Siege
I
cannon.
mean, that would mean that we have to get rid of your alcohol, Rogue.
No, not my bag of holding, the other bag of holding.
Can't we just...
6,000 feet.
Nice.
I mean, how tall is the castle?
The castle's pretty tall. I mean, especially like the towers itself. The main building is probably somewhere in the region of 3 stories up, so you're looking at, I guess, feet is not my strong point. I'd say maybe 20, 25 feet up. Probably more than that. Maybe 30 feet up for the main building, and then the tower stretched to like 90, maybe more.
So it's within 6,000 feet range.
It's within 6,000 feet, yeah.
I was thinking more of the radius.
Do we think we could use the cannon if we kill him?
Yeah, potentially. I mean, you'd have to sort of make a couple of checks to try and, use demonic technology against them. But yeah, it's definitely in the realm of possibility.
All right.
Okay, so either way,
It
we
would
need to
require a team effort, though. So you can't just have, say, Mela run over and just start wielding a Tommy gun.
It's more like after the combat that we
Yeah.
fire a few shots at inside the city,
Mm-hmm.
create some more havoc.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It sounds like an agreement on a plan.
I know. It's
Not
quite quick
mistaken.
for us.
What was it again? Flank, go towards the castle and
You're
shoot.
flying on the castle walls and then just beating the shit out of the demons as they come because they have no ranged weapons.
I mean, yeah, like Mela has ranged. I have ranged. You has that crossbow.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll
I've got
just
the
sit
J.
there and look pretty.
The chain does only 30 feet, I think, but yeah.
60 actually. It's
mean-
30-60, so
I mean, yeah, there's advantage, but yeah, it's something.
Alrighty, that's going to be quite a large encounter, so shall we leave it there and kick the plan into fruition next session?
Sounds
Yes.
Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah.
Does
I don't want to die today. Next
does he have something ranged actually?
No,
Okay.
I can just walk up and down.
You can
and
attack
he
the
has the flying carpet, so
Yeah.
he just like carpet go down, carpet go up.
Yeah, guerrilla attacks, just run in, punch them, jump on the flying carpet, and fly off again.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, thank you very much for that, guys. I hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
That was nice.